Hollywood actress Olivia Colman is once again complaining about how much money she makes in the industry, which I don't know why, because, you know, if I had a net worth of $12 million as she does, I would be pretty happy about that, and I wouldn't find much to complain about, but she continues to complain about it time and time again. This is like the fourth time that she has done an interview where she whines and complains and cries about how much money she makes, and of course, she turns it into an issue of misogyny that's in the Hollywood industry. Now, there definitely is probably some of that's going on, but she, of course, doesn't really understand how any of this works. We're going to kind of break down her entire argument here, her logic and everything, and see what she is talking about. Secret Invasion star Olivia Colman. Secret Invasion was absolute just trash, by the way. Accuses Hollywood of paying her less because she's a woman. If I was Oliver Colman, I'd be earning a F of a lot more than I am. So let's go ahead and check out the interview here, see what she has to say, and we'll go from there.
Thea, you began your career, you know, with amazing theatre here in the UK, and I wonder whether you see in what you've done, not just from where you started, but where you are now, whether roles for women are beginning to be taken as seriously as they should, because women, are they considered now big box office draws?
Are you implying that in the past, women's roles were not taken seriously? Which is just absolutely silly. Do we need to pull out once again the entire list of female actors that have been the forerunners, the leads in very popular franchises? Do we need to do that once again? Okay.
And actually, I mean, research suggests that they've always been big box office draws, but they have chosen to say, don't get me started on the pay disparity, but male actors get paid more because they used to say they draw in the audiences, and actually that hasn't been true for decades. Yeah. But they still...
Well, I wouldn't really say that. I mean, do you think that, Olivia Colman, do you think that you are as big of a box office draw as someone like Tom Cruise or Robert Downey Jr. or Ryan Gosling, who, by the way, was paid the equal amount for doing Barbie as Margot Robbie was? But of course, those are little facts that she's going to continue to ignore.
Still like to use that as a reason to not pay women as much as their male counterparts.
Yeah.
In our industry.
Should I ask you?
I just totally jumped.
Yeah, let's ask Thea, because I want to know whether, tell me, do you have a pay disparity? I mean, you're an Oscar-winning actress, Olivia.
I'm very aware that if I was Oliver Colman, I'd be earning a lot more than I am.
Really?
And I'm not saying I'm absolutely, yes. I'm aware of... I know of one pay disparity.
Okay, but even if you were a dude, if your name was Oliver Colman and all of that type of stuff, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're automatically going to get paid more. There are very popular actors who are male, but there are also a lot of male actors who are not that popular, who do not get paid that much. So you can't just say that just because your name is automatically changed to Oliver, that you're automatically going to get paid more. That isn't how any of this works. There are, of course, a lot of those actors that are on the top who are paid a lot more, who are, of course, bigger draws for the box office. That's just a fact. You are never going to be as big of a draw to the box office as Tom Cruise, but at the same time, you as Olivia Colman also get paid a lot more than some other male actors that are out there. Even in The Crown, which is a show that she has been very popular in, she, like, literally in this headline right here, the Crown's Tobias Menzies says that he was paid less than Olivia Colman. So literally your co-star, who is a man, was paid less than you were for the Crown show. So this whole thing is absolutely ridiculous, what she is saying here, to even come up with the idea that just because her name would be Oliver Colman that she would get paid more is just completely silly. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
12,000% difference.
12,000%.
I'll tell you about that later.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, do the maths. I know.
You know, maybe she should just work on, you know, becoming a bigger draw. Maybe she should just work on becoming more popular. You shouldn't just automatically be a bigger draw to theaters just because you're a woman. You have to earn that, just like other females have had to do in the past as well, like Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie's done a very good job at that. Scarlett Johansson has done a very good job at that. So let me just ask you in the comments, okay? Have you ever been compelled to watch a film simply because it had Olivia Colman in it? Has that ever been a draw for you? If it hasn't, and if that's what the majority of the comments say, then maybe that is something that she needs to work on, is becoming a bigger draw so that she can then have more value in the box office, which would then increase her salary. Now, that isn't to say that Olivia Colman is a bad actress or anything like that, because she has been very good in a lot of different things, but she is, of course, is not looking at any of this with the right type of economical mindset or anything. She is just simply basing all of this on her own complaints about the industry and misogyny and all of that type of stuff, which is just absolutely just ridiculous. ridiculous. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.